Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angie, and tonight we're doing a reading for Scorpio. Now, these are general readings, so what that means is that they may or may not resonate with you. That's okay. Sometimes, sometimes, since these are general readings and they're meant for a lot of people, you may resonate with a part of it, but not all of it, and that is perfectly okay. Take what resonates, discard what doesn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by asking the universe what you need to know. What you need to know. What's on your mind. What's troubling you at this time. What's your deepest soul question at this time. Okay. And we're going to start with the immediate past. What brought you to the situation. Then we're going to move into where you are now and how things are progressing. And then we're going to go into the most logical, almost likely outcome. Okay. Um, I'm not doing clarifications. I'm just, whatever comes out, comes out. So let's see. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay. Too many. Let's see. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Interesting. Apparently you've been dealing with Earth sign. And a physical Earth sign. With that, by that, what I mean is that all right, you've also been dealing with you've been dealing with a lot of people, Pisces, Scorpio. You've been dealing with a lot of people. You've got Earth signs, you've got air signs, and you've got a young fire sign. These are all people that you've been dealing with. It seems like you've been having some kind of, this might be a work situation because of the wands. Wands always mean work to me. And the Two of Cups, it always speaks to me as the medical field. And swords always legal things. So you may be dealing with something legal. You may be dealing with, there's something you're having to stand up against, something you're fighting for, something. Okay. Okay, the general energy of the reading is the Six of Pentacles. That's the give and take. That's paying the piper. That's paying debts, being paid back for debts. Sometimes these debts can be karmic. In other words, they come from they come from past lives. It's not uncommon for cycles to end with the payment of an old karmic debt. Okay. This is not unusual. This is not unusual at all. And with as many people as you have in your reading, I see a lot of people. You're surrounded by a lot of people, and the movement is very quick. Energy is coming in quickly, but you deal with it in a very earthy manner. In other words, what I mean is that yes, it's coming in fast, but you're in a mode where you're taking it as it comes, and dealing with it in a very, since this is a king, in a very mature, and feet on the ground, very rational, very, I'm not reacting to the situation, I am going to respond to it. There's a lot of, the horses usually mean messages coming in, and this is a message that came in, but you're sitting on it. You're like, I'm not sure I want to answer this just right now. I need to think about this. But you do have some kind of legal issue going on. You may be a lawyer or in some form of something to do with the legal system, government, even maybe first responders. The King of Swords, I always see the King of Swords as a lawyer. I don't know why. I always see that as a lawyer. In this case, it's coming in very strong, that there's legalities involved, and you're fighting something. This Seven of Wands is in the smack middle of your reading, and that's, you're fighting something now. This is the now, and what it's moving into is, it might be a medical thing that you're dealing with, and there's lawyers involved or something. I don't know. But it's definitely a give and take energy. This isn't a give and take energy, and it's not negative. It's just, it's almost like you're used to this. It's almost like you're used to being on the edge, like life and death situations. Maybe you're a doctor or a lawyer in the medical field, a nurse or a caregiver. Because this card right now, it's coming in as medical. There's relationships and cooperation, carrying too much, doing too much, and information coming in. And the wands tell me that this is a profession. This is not, it's not you being sick. This is you taking care of people who may or may not be sick. And maybe you work for the court system. Maybe you're an expert witness or something. It could even be a coroner. This is very interesting, Scorpio. Very, very interesting. I want to, I'm sorry, I want to clarify, and I'm not clarifying these readings right now. I don't have a real outcome. The outcome is you're carrying too much. You're doing too much. And the energy is moving quickly. It's very quick. It's very quick. But you're dealing with it very well. Now, this, like I said, this could also have to do with earth signs, people. There's definitely a female air sign involved, a younger air sign, and a mature male air sign. That may be you. No, because you're Scorpio, you're a water sign. These are people around you. These are all people around you. Anyway, I hope that didn't confuse the situation more. The energy is moving, even though it seems like it's stagnant. It's not. Things are moving along. They're just moving along slowly. They're moving slowly. But that's going to change. It's going to change, and it's going to start moving faster, and then things are going to get heavy. things are going to get a little bit heavy. You're going to feel like you're carrying a little bit too much. Be careful. Take care of your health. Make sure you don't overdo it. Make sure you're eating properly. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. If you take medication, make sure you take your medication on time. And most of all, get enough rest, because you're moving into a situation that's going to require all of your attention, all of your mental attention, your physical attention, and you need your feet firmly on the ground. You're going to be a little bit fiery in young person's frame. You're going to see things with an open mind. You're going to see things not innocent like a child, but like a young person, if that makes sense. Okay, well, Pisces, I'm sorry, Scorpio, I hope this helped. I don't know why I keep saying Pisces. Maybe there's a Pisces involved as well. Interesting. Okay, Scorpio, well, I hope this helped. I hope this clarifies a little bit of what's going on, and the end outcome is something is going to come to fruition. It is going to be heavy, so make sure you take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.